All right, so we are good to go. I think we're recording. You know me, I have to figure this thing out every single week. I just want to make sure that we're recording. But welcome to the intro to the launch training, you guys. I am so excited about this. And I'm really excited about all the really fun things that are happening in doTERRA right now, where it's just, you know, the fun incentives that they've got with the New Year, New You, with the reactivation campaign. There's just a lot of really great things. Free frankincense that lasts until the 15th. It's just really, really awesome. So I want to make sure you guys can see my screen. So we've done these launch trainings before. This isn't anything new for me. Oh, I'm drawing pictures on my screen. Can you guys see my screen okay? Could someone share screen? Will someone let me know if you can see my screen?
We can see it, Jen.
Awesome. Okay. And you can see my really pretty drawings. I don't know how I did that, but we'll just go with it. You know, you would think that I had honestly never used this, Zoom before. I've got to figure out how to get this red X off the top of it. I'm so sorry. Whatever, we'll just go with it. Okay, so we're gonna be using Share Success, this, which is now called Empowered Success by doTERRA. So in the fall, or actually last January, they announced that doTERRA was going to be taking on the Share Success just because they really liked it and what it was doing for everybody. So they decided to adopt it for themselves and they call it Empowered Success. So if you go to doTERRA.com and then you go to Our Advocates and then under Education, there's Empowered Success, which is really awesome. So what there is they've got these 4 guides, and I'm not really gonna go over any of them today except for the launch guide. But basically, these are the tools that I use to build my business. This is exactly what I do every single day, or every time I enroll somebody. First of all, if you wanna know my full system, the first thing I do is anytime somebody wants a sample of oils or I introduce the oils to somebody, I hand them this Healthy Can Be Simple guide. When I hand out a sample, I always set up an appointment or invite them to a class. And then when we do that class, we go over this natural solutions guide that is right here. If you ever want to do a fun little extra thing, you could do an emotions class, and those are great. And this is a TerraPad that you could use. So there's some really great trainings and tools that you can access as well. And then there's a little video on Empowered Success, which I'm not going to go over today. But these are just the resources I use all the time. So once somebody enrolls, we do a lifestyle overview using the Live Guide. And then I always invite people to share, and we go over this share guide. And then I invite them to build the business. And then to show them more about the business, we go over the build guide together. So if you're feeling like I'm totally rushing over this and you're wanting to hear more about each one, that will come during this training. So don't stress out and feel like, oh my goodness, she's totally glossing all over this really great stuff. Because that is exactly what we are going to be covering as we go over the launch guide. So today we're going to just do the intro to the launch guide, and you're welcome to, you know, get on here and play around and look at any of the links and any of the brochures and anything like that. And we're just going to talk about this intro. And I just wanted to start out by introducing myself a little bit. I know a lot of you, but some of you are new and we haven't talked yet. So my name's Jenn Oldham, and I have been doing doTERRA as a business for almost 8 years. It'll be 8 years at the end of this month. And my friend came to me and told me that I should try using oils to reduce my anxious feelings I was having. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. And then we started using oils to support our immune systems and just be healthier in our home. So it's been honestly a great 8 years. My little guy was just under the weather on Saturday, and it was amazing to watch the oils support his immune system. Let's just say he was only under the weather for 8 hours. He was vomiting, he had a fever. And when we used essential oils, he was feeling totally healthy and happy within about 8 hours. It was really great. So I'm just going to check the chat to make sure you guys can hear me. Awesome. Okay. So here's the launch guide. And the first thing that I want all of you guys to do is write down what your goal is with doTERRA, what you want to achieve during this next year. You know, what rank would you like to be by the end of the year? How much volume do you want to be bringing in on a monthly basis? What kind of a paycheck would you like to have monthly? And if you're feeling a little bit like, I'm not exactly sure how to write that down in a number, how much money would you like to be making each month by the end of the year? And this will be a really great thing to go over with your mentor, or even if you have an accountability partner that you like to work with in doTERRA. So just write it down and then just say by December of 2018, I almost said 2012. I don't know why I think it's 6 years ago, but I want you to write down a number or a number for the amount of money you want to be making, how much sales you want to be happening on your team each month, and what rank you want to be. And if there's any other major milestones that you want to achieve in your business, make sure to write that down as well. And it may be that you want to hit 1 million OV this year. It may be that you want to have 3 new diamonds. It could be that you want to have your first silver. It could be, just whatever is really driving you in your business this year so that you know what you're working towards. And understanding why you wanted to make doTERRA your source of income is another really important thing. Whenever you lose sight of your why is when things can start to just be difficult. And it's like, oh, why am I doing this? And that's exactly a good question to ask is, why are you doing this? So why are you doing this? And this may be your family source of income, and that's great. This is our family source of income. So for me, I like to do it because it's a great way to make money and have a really free lifestyle. I almost feel like I'm cheating when I talk to other people because, they're like, oh man, I'd love to go do this, but I've got to go back to work on Monday. And that's just not the reality for my husband and I. We really do run and dictate our own schedules because we both have created residual incomes in our respective careers, which is honestly incredible. Worth all the hassle, worth all the frustrating times. It's totally worth it. So I want you to figure out your why. Why are you doing this? What do you want to accomplish once you're making the kind of money that you want to make in doTERRA? How is it going to create more meaningful relationships? How is it going to just make life what you want life to be? One thing that really does drive me is I love to give. I'm a very charitable person. And I wish I could be, as charitable I want with everybody, but I can't. But it's just fun to just have that burning feeling and knowing I need to help this person, or we need to help pay for their Christmas, or we need to pay for their in vitro, or it's fun to be able to have that money to do that. That is something that really drives me. And so you need to find something that you're passionate about that's going to be your why behind this business for you. So I would definitely pick that. And then pick what goal you would like to be achieving by the end of December of 2018. Not 2012, like I was going to originally say, but 2018. And we're going to use this launch guide to do a couple of things. You may be brand new at this business, so this may be your success tracker and helping you to be successful with doTERRA. And you may have already been doing this for a while. You may be a blue diamond listening in. You may be a presidential diamond listening in. And this is a good way to just make sure that you're on track. And it really is good to help you learn some skills that will help you start new builders. Because if you can hit the rank of elite, which is 3,000 OV, which is $3,000 worth of oils each month in your business, and you can show other people how to do that, you can create a lifelong residual income. So this guide's all about showing you how to hit elite. So if you can crank out elites, you can crank out presidential diamond. So the first step in launching your success is believing in the product. If you're doing this because you think it's a great business opportunity, it is a wonderful business opportunity. But it's really difficult to promote a product if you don't truly believe in it. Now, believing in the oils is, of course, not difficult. But if you're needing your own experiences and you're feeling like, oh man, I just want to believe in these more, use the oils. Keep using them. Find new ways to use them. I'm going to be honest with you. On Guard, I love On Guard. But if we need some more strength for our immune system, On Guard is not the magic bullet for my family. And I have had plenty of times where I've used On Guard and I thought, okay, I know this helps so-and-so feel better within 5 minutes. Why isn't this supporting my immune system the way I want it to? But I have found other oils that I'm like, I'm in love. I have to tell everyone. My magic combo that I swear by for a strong immune system is Arbor Vitae and Helichrysum mixed together. I'm telling you, for my family, that is like, it's magic. It's amazing what it does to just strengthen our immune systems. Love it, love it, love it. So if something is not working or you're feeling frustrated, find new ways to incorporate the oils into your life, because I know that there is a magic way, literally, for everybody. These oils are so incredible and they can just be, they're life-changing. So the more you believe in the product, the stronger that your business will be. It's also important that you really believe in the company. doTERRA is an incredible company. But what's important is that you feel that way yourself, not just listening to what I say. Because they're involved in so many great things, and to see firsthand what they're doing has made me just want to link arms even closer and create my influence, or make my influence even larger, just anytime I go to any sort of doTERRA event, I'm like, I want to influence even more people in this world because of this company. So anytime that they have, and you'll notice here on this, I'm going to go back to let me go to another thing for doTERRA, but I'm going to show you anytime you have an opportunity to attend any sort of doTERRA event, I would do it. And you'll notice they have events. One thing that they're doing this year are wellness summits. And then they also have regional summits. Look to see if there's ever an event by you and go, because you will get to learn more about the company, more about the product, and it will help you in your business. So you can check to see if there's anything in your area, and then you can check out their regional summits as well, because those are really awesome ways to just really understand, why this company is amazing. All right, so now we are going to go to, sorry, I have this little bar right across my top of when I'm trying to switch, when I'm trying to go to different pages or different browsers. I'm like, I can't find what I'm looking for. So believing in the product is huge. And then taking action is huge. This is not a get-rich-quick company. This is not going to be, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm making 6 figures and I've only been doing this for 3 weeks. That is not what this is. This takes time and effort. But I will tell you, it is a very worthwhile time and effort. Any business that you start, it takes a while. My husband owns a business that sells, it's a software that sells menu planning for assisted living facilities. And I remember living off of $1,500 a month for about 3 years. It was very tight financially. And he was investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into this company. And I'm like, I sure hope this works, because I hadn't really taken off with doTERRA yet, or I hadn't even started doTERRA yet. And here we are living off nothing. But, he has turned it into a very successful company. But it took him years of investing a lot of money and making very little money. Meanwhile, I come along and I'm like, you mean I can have my own business opportunity for this kit that's $150? Okay, I'm going to do this. Of course, it took me 4 months to sign up, and then I was kicking myself because I thought, oh my gosh, like really? Because I now out-earn my husband, and I was putting in $100 a month into my overhead. Meanwhile, he's putting at least $10,000 a month in speaking with Indian women on the phone who are programming his software. So this really is a great business, but it takes time and effort, and it does, the more massive the action, the more massive the results that you're going to have, which is really awesome. So we're going to show you how to take action, and we're going to show you the results that you can expect. And they're great. I truly love what I do for so many reasons. So in this launch guide, we are going to be talking about an acronym called PIPES. So you've all heard the little story. If you've ever done any business consult with me, you've heard of the story of the man who was hauling buckets of water for a living, right? And so in doTERRA, we often we refer to your 9-to-5 job as hauling buckets. Anything that's like a residual income where you cannot show up to work for a month and still get a check, that's residual income. And we call that creating a pipeline. So in the Empowered Success, they've got the acronym of PIPES, because we want to show you how to create a pipeline so that you've got a good residual income. I love this because when I had my 4th baby, it knocked me off my tush. And normally I get back up, I function. I mean, I had my twins, June 19th, I hit Diamond June 30th. I had my 4th baby, and I literally was having a hard time remembering what my own name was. So I don't think I would have been capable of hitting Diamond that month for the first time. And having a Blue Diamond organization that kind of hits on its own was like, wow, this is amazing. This is true residual income. And I was able to take a little bit of, I don't want to say time off, because I still always put time into my business, but slow things down and enjoy that new baby and still make a great income that month. So creating this pipeline is huge. So the acronym for PIPES, it stands for prepare, invite, present, enroll, and support. These are the 5 steps, or the 5 things that you do when you're building a doTERRA business. So when people ever say, what is it that you do for your business, Jen? I always say, honestly, and preparing really is, it's getting ready to launch your business, but it's also preparing yourself for success. Really taking care of yourself, figuring out about self-care and how to make sure that you're really nurturing yourself. And then I'm going to teach you how to share the oils with people, how to invite them to an event, how to share a sample with somebody, how to set up an appointment. That's going to be the week on inviting. And then we're going to teach you how to present. And I am going to also reference the Emerge training during this launch training, because I really find the Emerge training to have a really great training on how to simplify a presentation to somebody. We're going to show you how to enroll people, how to close enrollments. You know, a lot of people will come to me and say, well, my friend only wants to buy a bottle of lemon. And perhaps that can happen. I have friends that say the same thing, but most of the time, I'd say 95% of the time I can get someone to purchase a kit because the kits really are the best deal. And if you're feeling like, I don't know how to do that, this training will be perfect for you because it's going to show you exactly how to do that, how to enroll someone, how to close that enrollment, how to help get them a kit so that they have all the tools that they need to stay healthy. And then we're going to go through supporting. What does it look like for me to support my team? You know, what do I do after someone has received their oils? So we're going to go through 5 weeks of training. So that'll be 6 weeks, including today, you know, on preparing, inviting, presenting, enrolling, and supporting. And today I really do want you to focus on your why. Why are you doing this business? Why is this going to be your stream of income? And then I want you to focus on the goals that you would like to reach by the end of 2018. And if you're feeling ambitious, you can go back and work backwards and say, okay, so I want to be this goal or this rank by December of 2018. So what do I want to be in September? What do I want to be in June? What do I want to be in March? So work your way to where you are right now so you can like have benchmarks along the way. So if you want to be like a diamond by December, you could say, okay, then I really want to be making sure that I'm hitting solid gold by June. Now, I will tell you my path. I hit silver for the first time in July. I did not hit silver in August. I hit it again in September, and October, and November. And then in December, I hit gold. I was like a duct tape gold. In January and February, I went back to the rank of silver. In March, I went to leadership, super pregnant with my twins. And I'm like, I'm hitting diamond the month I have these babies. And I can't even sit down because I'm so uncomfortable. So I'm standing up in the back of the room and I find my account manager and I tell her, I'm hitting diamond by the end, or in June, because I'm pretty sure that's the month I'll have them. And here I am, not quite sure if I'm even going to hit gold that month. And I did it. And I truly think it's because I had put it out there of what my goal was. And it was just something that was constantly on my mind of, I'm going to hit diamond in June. I'm going to hit diamond in June. I'm going to hit diamond in June. So my silver to diamond was 11 months and my gold to diamond was 6 months. And I really was using most of that time to hit diamond to solidify my goal. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that I did to get there. But really having that solid goal in your mind is absolutely huge. If you haven't gone through the build guide, I would invite you to do that. And again, just go to doterra.com, Our Advocates, and then go to the build guide. I'm sorry about this red line. I would probably spend more time and draw more red lines if I tried to get it off. But you can actually, if you want to see a build overview, you can actually watch a build overview right here. There's a compensation plan video. So if you want to learn more about doTERRA's compensation plan, because if you're thinking, well, what rank makes what amount of money, and this might be a really good thing for you to watch. And then watching the overview of the build guide would be good. And you could also, if you want to learn about the Bibees and their financial freedom and the Jones, that would be great. So make sure that you've at least seen this build guide. And then I am going to open it up real quick and see if there are any questions. Does anybody have any questions? Who's excited for this? Who's working on a new rank this year? I want to see what you guys are wanting to work on this year and what you want to achieve. And I am going to end this recording real quick.